Good morning. We are the Group 1 and we will report about the service equipment and food service planning. Objectives. The students will be able to describe food preparation, equipment, and identify types of ranges and ovens. Explain broilers, tilting braising pans, griddles, deep fat fryers, steam cookers, ventilation, foods, and common non-cooking food service equipment. Describe dishwashing machines and waste disposals. Summarize food service equipment maintenance issues. Describe the concept development process for food service facilities and identify regulations that affect the construction and operation of food service facilities. Summarize design issues in the receiving storage, kitchen areas, and the dining room. Unit topics, types of food service equipment, maintaining food service equipment, concept of development, design of function areas.
I am Melanie Aquino and I will report the types of food service equipment. The first one is mixers. Mixers help automate the repetitive task of stirring, whisking, or beating. When the beaters are replaced by a dough hook, a mixer may also be used to knead. The second one is the food processors. A food processor is a kitchen appliance used to facilitate repetitive tasks in the preparation of food. The third one is the slicers. The primary function of a slicer is to create uniform slices of different types of foods. We, we will mainly discuss meat and cheese slicers here as they are the more advanced equipment and used in a large variety of restaurants. Cooking equipment, we have ranges. A range is a stove with an oven and has a source of fuel which is either gas or electricity. It is more like an all-in-one oven and stove. There are four types of cooking ranges. The first one is the solid top ranges. Solid top oven ranges are an ideal piece of equipment for use in large catering furnaces due to large cooking surface, which enables the use of much larger pots and pans, which would not normally fit on a standard 6 or 8 burner oven range. The second one is the fry top. A fry top provides different benefits according to the properties of the cooking surface. The third one is the open top. Open burner ranges offer a level of heat distribution that even the hottest sealed burners can't match. And the last one is the induction. An induction range looks similar to a glass electric range but is powered by an electromagnetic field below the surface of the glass cooktop. The next one is oven. An oven is a chamber used for cooking, heating, baking, and grilling food. There are many types of ovens, ranging from home ovens, wall ovens, industrial ovens, and earth ovens. An oven uses either gas or electricity to cook food. Number one is convectional ovens. Convectional ovens, also called traditional, regular, thermal, or radiant ovens, have heating elements that are typically located at the bottom and top of the oven. Second one is the convection oven. A convection oven has a fan and exhaust system that circulate hot air around the cavity of the oven, reducing hot and cool spot and helping dishes on every rock cook more evenly. The third one is the radiation. Microwave ovens use electromagnetic radiation to heat food. The non-ionizing radiation used by a microwave does not make food radioactive. Next is broilers. It is used to cook the identical range of food as an upright broiler, but not a lower volume and saves floor counter space. Overhead broilers generate heat from above and floor or food items are placed on grate beneath the heat surface. Rotisserie broiler, a cooking appliance that is used to slowly cook meats, poultry, and firm textures seafood such as shrimp as it rotates continuously over a heat surface. The third one is the char broiler. It's an essential piece of restaurant equipment and will cook a variety of foods to perfection. Next is the tilting bracing pans. The tilting bracing pans or tilting skillet is an extremely versatile piece of cooking equipment that is to saute, simmer, boil, defrost, grill, and roast. Next is griddles. A griddle is a great piece of cooking equipment to have in the kitchen. It is a flat cooking surface with a heat source underneath and can be in one of three formats. It can be piece of cookware such as non-stick or cast iron griddle that is heated over a burner, or it can be built into a range. Next is the deep fat fryers. It is a kitchen appliance used for deep frying. Next is the steam cookers. Steam cookers are used primarily to cook vegetables, seafood, and other foods where moisture retention is essential to visual appearance and taste. Food cooked in steamer also maintains more of its nutritional value. There are two types of steamers. Number one is steam jacketed kettle, are often used to rapidly and uniformly heat foods and agricultural products to processing temperatures. The second one is the compartment steamers. They're basically stainless steel boxes that can consist of one or several cooking compartments, making them highly versatile because each compartment can cook a different type of food. And the last one is the ventilation hoods. A vent hood is a type of exhaust hood used to remove hazards or unwanted contaminations from an area. Vent hoods are positioned directly above the area in which the unwanted emissions will be released, such as above an oven that is used to boil a liquid requiring steam venting.
Good morning, I'm Stephanie Kasaklang and I will discuss about the other food service equipment. Holding tables. Holding table is an equipment to hold hot and cold foods and maintain their temperature. Service equipment consists of all type of equipment for serving food customers. Hot and cold beverages equipment. Hot beverages, industrial products is including tea, coffee, and etc. Brewers to keep drinks warm. For cold beverages, equipment dispenser have been known as a must in variety of restaurants. refrigerators and freezers. The basic idea behind refrigeration is to slow down the activity of bacteria so that it takes longer for the bacteria to spoil the food. Ice machine. This may refer to other consumer device for making ice. For sanitation equipment in food service, dishwashing machine. Dishwashing machine, this sanitize is one of the two ways by using hot water or chemical sanitizing solution for machines that use for hot waste. For conveyor, the rack conveyor dishwashes allows you to wash glasses, cutlery, cutlery, flat or soup plates, and trays simple by changing the basket. Flat type. This type machine are also called rackles or belt conveys and are monsters of the dish room capable of washing as many of 24,000 dishes. Energy saving. Most new dishwashers offer an energy saving no heat drying feature. Waste disposal. A large majority of the waste that the kitchens produce is food waste. Cleaning staff will usually consider these streams on cleaning cart and transfer the water to the appropriate dumper. Next reporter, please.
Hi guys, good morning. Today we report about maintaining food service equipment. I'm Jean Barameda. Maintaining food service equipment, an example of how engineer department contributes to the efficiency of other department, keeping equipment operating at or near its peak design capacity. Food and beverage department employees and maintenance employee, training kitchen employee to take proper care of equipment. One potential difficult with food service equipment involved installation. Another one, maintaining food service equipment, the importance of equipment manual. Equipment maintenance needs, there are two maintenance suggestions of everyone should head. One, follow the equipment manufacturer recommended maintenance program. Two, allow the only trained maintenance employee or outside service representative to work on the equipment. Maintenance of preparation and cooking equipment. Number one, educating the kitchen staff. Number two, the role of maintenance staff. Another, maintaining food service equipment. Equipment maintenance needs. We have also picture sample of equipment. Maintenance of preparation and cooking equipment. Making sure food service equipment is operating properly may require using such specialized tools as air velocity meter, electrical test meter, pyrometer and various type of thermometer, radio frequency monitor. We have a sample maintenance requirements for cooking equipment, gas stove and oven. This is the step to how to maintain the equipment. Number one, inspect unit and check operation. Check that unit is being cleaned properly. Advise F&B director of any cleaning problem. Another step is number one, remove top burner, clean and degrease, grind and burner gas valve with fine grinder face. Reassemble and check operation. Check for leak and adjust burner as required. Remove oven burner, clean and degrease. Check thermocouple and adjust position and flame. Check gas safety valve operation. Check operation of oven door. Adjust counterweight and chain as are required. And the last one, number 9, replace any missing or damaged control knob screen. Another one, sample is flat top grill gas. Um, Number 1, inspect unit and check operation. Check that unit is being cleaned properly. Advise again the F&B director of any cleaning problem. Another step, remove grill top, check for crack and warping, remove burner and clean, clean and degrease base section, reassemble and check operation, adjust burner seating as required, check gas connection for leak, and the last one, number 7, replace missing or damaged control knob screen. That's the proper cleaning of maintenance equipment. Next reporter, please.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. My name is Julika Joyce Campos. We will report the maintaining food service equipment. Maintaining food service equipment. Equipment maintenance needs. Maintaining service of storage and service equipment. Holding or steam tables often have separate thermostat. Coffee urns and makers. Maintaining maintenance effort and refrigerators, freezers, and ice machine. Food service refrigeration. Water and cold
Guys, i-continue ko na lang siguro. Again, engine Marameda. Deep fat fryer. This one is one of example again. Maintenance action, number 1, inspect unit and check operation. Check the unit is being cleaned properly. Advise F&B director of any cleaning problem. Or check safety cutout if operating. Another step, may inspect thermostat valve for damage, inspect submersible elements for damage, check all electrical wiring and connection, tighten or replace as required. The last one, number 4, check operation of thermostat, calibrate as required. Maintaining food service equipment. Equipment maintenance needs. We have a sample photo of equipment. Maintenance of storage and service equipment. Number 1, holding or steam table often have separate thermostat, coffee urns and makers. Maintenance effort for refrigerator, freezer and ice maker. Uh, I have example lang po is yung ice machine lang po nakuha ko. Then alam lang po natin yung refrigerator and freezer. Another one, food service refrigeration equipment. The last one is water cool condenser. Malabo. Wait lang guys, medyo malabo. I-ano ka lang. Another one, sample, walk-in cooler. Maintaining action step. Condensing unit. Blow out condenser coil. Use degreaser in kitchen location. Check operation of unit gas, charge and oil level in compressor. Lubricate fan motor with 3 drops of 3-in-1 oil. Check for any issue. Wait lang po. Check for any loose bolt or screw tighten. Check electrical connection tighten as required. And then walk-in box. Check door seal, adjust or replace as required. Check hinge for weak and tighten any loose screw. Check latch and strike. Adjust as required, tighten loose screw. Check box temperature, adjust as required. Ensure product is properly stored and inside it keep clean. The last one, number 6, report any problem with storage or cleanliness to F&B director. Guys, sorry, nawala ako ng connection. Okay, guys, sorry, ano mo lang po. Maintaining food service equipment, maintenance needs. Maintenance of sanitation, we have a lot of maintenance sanitation, preventing maintenance activities for dishwasher. And then check thermometer in guard, solenoid valve, seal electric connection, heating element, equipment mounting bracket, water temperature, and the last one is pump motor. Another sample of maintenance checklist for dishwasher. Dishwasher. Maintenance action. Inspect machine and check operation. Check wash and rinse temperature. Wash temperature should be 140 Fahrenheit. Rinse temperature should be 180 Fahrenheit. And then check all screen in place. Maintenance action again. Number 1, carry out maintaining action. Number 37D, check machine for loose handles, level, and etc. Check heating element, record amperage. Check all electrical connection, check pumps, valve, dispenser, etc. Check piping to pump in clear. The last one is carry out any repair to defect found. I'm done, guys. Next reporter, please.
Good morning, everyone. I am Angelica Austria, and I will discuss the concept development. We have here the type of food service facility, coffee shop, cafeteria, quick service, fine dining. In menu description, we have number of menu items, quality of menu items, price range, type of menu items. In location facility, we have suburban, urban, and rural. In service styles, we have table, counter, table side, and takeout. In interior environment, we have formal, informal, trendy, and team. In design objectives, we have number of turns, check average, quiet atmosphere, noisy atmosphere. In operating characteristics, we have days and hours of operation, number of seats. And in special characteristics, we have banquet rooms, salad bars, alcohol, beverage services. And concept development is one of the essential and critical stages of new product development steps. Once an idea is generated and that idea is screened for its quality, then that concept development stage follows. The development of the concept is carried out by keeping in mind the needs of the customers as well as the nature of the product. Concept development is essential because it helps the customers how they want to perceive your product in the market. The development of concept should be an as synchronization with the marketing objectives when is the vision and mission of the organization. Next reporter, please. Sorry.
Good morning, everyone. I am Brian Umberlan, and I'm going to report feasibility. A feasibility study is an assessment of the practicality of a project or system. A feasibility study aims to objectively and rationally uncover the strengths and weaknesses of an existing business or purpose venture, and that will lead you to become a professional, and that will lead you from professional hospitality consultant that provides advice and guidance to a business and organizations. A competitive analysis is an assessment of the strengths and weaknesses of current and potential competitors. This analysis provides both an offensive and defensive strategic context to identify opportunities and threats. The number of seats in the dining room, the forecasted check average, food and beverage costs, and costs for the land, building, furniture, fixtures, and equipment. If projected income is less than expenses, reevaluate the idea. We need to reevaluate the idea and change it for the betterment of the business or services. Next reporter, please.
Regulations. These authoritative rules dealings with details or procedure safety regulations. Zoning codes. Zoning codes regulations for setback, parking, easements, and constructions standards. Setback distance which a building or other structures vehicles must be parked within line parking spaces. Easements. This constitutes someone else's legal right to use your land for a particular purpose. Building regulations or the construction standards are standards that apply to all buildings to make sure they are safe for people who are in the around them. The regulations are a series of approved documents covering the technical aspects of construction's work. The International Building Code, the International Fire Code, and the National Fire Protection Association's NFPA Life Safety Code. The International Building Code is the foundation of the complete family of international codes. It is an essential tool to preserve public health and safety that provides safeguards from hazards associated with built environment. It addresses design and installations of innovative materials that met for exceed public health and safety goals. The International Fire Code is a set of provisions designed to address life and property hazards associated with buildings and related premises. The National Fire Protection Association, NFPA, is a global, self-funded nonprofit organization established in 1896, devoted to eliminating death, injury, properties, and economic loss due to fire, electrical, and related hazards. The Life Safety Code is the most widely used source for strategies to protect people based on building construction, protection, and occupancy features that minimize the effects of fire and related hazards.
a section on compatibility. It is to protect the public health, safety, and general welfare, and to provide protection from tragedy. Next slide. U.S. Food and Drug Administration and local health department. The food, the FDA is responsible for protecting the public health by ensuring the safety, efficacy, and security of human and veterinary drugs, biological products. Local health is an administrative or service unit of local concern with health and carrying some responsibility for the health. The 2005 Food Code. The Food Code is a model for safeguarding public health and ensuring food in unadulterated and honestly presented when offered to the customer. The Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, published is the model that assists food control jurisdictions at all levels of food government by providing them with a scientifically sound technical and legal basis for regulating and retail and food service segment of the industry, like restaurants, grocery stores, and institutions. Local health, local, state, tribal, and federal regulators use the FDA Food Code as model to develop or update their own food safety rules and to be consistent with national foreign food regulatory policy. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC, is responsible for controlling the introduction and spread of infectious disease and provides consultation and assistance to other nations and international agencies to assist in improving their disease prevention and control, environmental health, and health promotion activities. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, and the Food Safety and Inspection Service, FSIS, of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA. Next slide po. The Food Code, or Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Points, HACCP guidelines. Hazard analysis and critical control points is a systematic preventive approach to food safety from biological, chemical, and physical hazards in production process that can cause the finished products to be unsafe, and design measures to reduce these risks to a safe level. ADA regulations. The Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990. The Americans with Disabilities Act, ADA, became law in 1990. The ADA is a civil rights law that prohibits discrimination against individuals with disabilities in all areas of public life, including jobs, schools, transportation, and all public and private places that are open to the general public. What is reasonable accommodation? Reasonable accommodation is an adjustment made a system to accommodate or make fair the same system for an individual based on a proven need. That need can vary. Accommodation can be religious, physical, mental or emotional, academic, physical or employment related, and be often mandated by law, like wheelchair accessible, braille devices, and telephone handset amplifiers. Next reporter po.
Hi, good day everyone. My name is Rafael Sicaso and today I will discuss the design of functions areas. So the design function areas in a workplace, a work area combines several manufacturing and assembly areas organizationally together linked by storage and transportation and handling system. The purpose of the work area is to enable the products of saleable product for a functional design of a work area. The order type for customer or stock production, the type of procurement, the organization of product and assembly, and the type of production planning control must be determined. This is described in more detail in this chapter. So of design of function areas, a working station have a receive area. The receiving area, the area designated for the delivery and inspection of inventory items. The foundation for the quality of the menu items, backdoor, backdock. The backdock should be hidden from street traffic and any dining rooms windows. So this is the example of the backdock is covered by the Hasselblad lighting, a wide door with the plastic strips per waiters. So design functions area, the receiving area should have a back dock. The dock should be visible from a back window, a roof overhang, the driveway, and large enough for trucks. The exact size of the dock, the frequency and size of deliveries, equipment for unloading deliveries, on-truck platforms cart, utility carts, and conveyor roller system. Design of function areas, receiving area, inspection area. This is the inspection area. Dito ini-inspect lahat ng mga bagay na or mga product na dinideliver sa loob ng restaurant. Adjacent to the delivery door, well lined, floor should be smooth para hindi madaling madulas yung mga papasok. The amount of space, the volume and type of food received, and then scales. Design of function areas, storage areas being positioned between the receiving area and the kitchen. The amount of the storage space, the number of meals prepared, the frequency of deliveries, the variety of the menu items, and the inventory policies. So the North American Associate of Food Equipment Manufactured or NAFEM rule of thumb of one half cubic foot per meal. So the design of function areas, this is the formula for the dry storage area required is. So that is the example. Where volume per meal is equal to 0.25 minus 0.50 cubic feet, average usable height is equal to 4 to 7 feet. So that is the example of the formula for storage areas. So design of functions areas, storage areas designed in factors for food storage, in dry storage, ventilation should be efficient kasi this is the most important in the ano, design areas. Surface, floors, and walls must be infection. The room temperature should be range at 50 Fahrenheit to 70 Fahrenheit to 10 degrees Celsius to 21 degrees Celsius. Wind, windows should be not be included. Light intensity must be 10-foot candles to 30 inches above the finished floor. Design of function areas. The storage areas design factors for the food storage, walk-in, refrigerators and freezers, recommendation shelving materials, corrosion-resistant metals, truck shelving, cantilevered shelving, and vertical shelving. The shelving unit should not exceed 6 feet high. The bottom shelf should be at least 6 inches above the finished floor. So, design of functions areas, storage areas design factors for storage, the compressors and the concealer units of the walk-in refrigerator and freezer, remote or self-contained. So para yung mga product na ipinapasok dito is hindi na madaling masira or mas mamimaintain yung ganda ng product na pinapasok sa likod. The design factors for non-storage area is for alcoholic beverages and lockable area. Closed circuit television, unfastenables beers, 36 to 36 to 38 Fahrenheit to 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. Design of function areas. Storage areas, design factors for non-food storage. Red wine, 55 Fahrenheit to 13 degrees Celsius. Wine and sparkling wine, 50 Fahrenheit to 10 degrees Celsius. The amount of storage space, the number of the item, the volume used, and the frequency of deliveries. The kitchen, physical environment, temperature, and humidity, lighting type and level, noise levels, ASL suites, and equipment design. Design of function areas. The kitchen physical environment, the 2005 Food Code recommendation a high level of at least 50-foot candles at the surface when employees are performing food presentation and activities. White or off-white is typically used. So para mas ma-maintain natin yung cleanliness sa katawan. Stainless steels, floors, walls, and ceilings, decreasing noise levels in the kitchen, work easel or traffic easels. So the design function areas. Next reporter. Next reporter, please.
Good morning, sir. I am Eugene Amenamen, and I will report the continuation of design of function areas. Design kitchen workstations. So first, we have street line equipment configuration. So this is the example. It is a straight line arrangement of equipment. The next is the L-shaped equipment configuration. As you can see, it's like a L-shaped arrangement of the equipment. U-shaped equipment configuration. So it's like a U-shaped pattern. And the parallel back-to-back equipment configuration. The equipment here are facing the opposite side of their back. And here is the parallel face-to-face equipment configuration. The equipment here are facing towards each other. So these are the kitchen design workstation. This design can help your kitchen to flow more efficient and to prevent accident. Next is the design, the kitchen, other kitchen area. First is the holding and service. So holding, it is a holding equipment that holds hot food and maintain their temperature. So ang holding and service should be located between the kitchen, food production, and the dining room. So the service pick-up site, ito yung area na kung saan pinipick up ng server ang food, holding tables, at ang service bar is located siya next to the holdings and service area. Next is service bar layout. No? The volume of the business, the variety of beverage offered, the types of beverage dispensing system used, and the level of security desired. So the cold food holding area is located siya sa adjacent ng pantry. Next is pot washing. A three compartment sink for manual pot washing. First is the soaking and washing. Two, rinsing, and three, sanitizing. So ang pot washing, ito yung process ng pagki-cleaning ng low heavily baked items like pots, pan, trays, and tubes. Larger motor to increase the velocity of water. The compartment size is nakadepende ang size niya sa laki ng pot na hugasan mo. Next is the dining room. The dining room should be located to adjacent to the holding and service area. The number of seat and table size based on the forecasted market share. So 500 dinners, the number of turns, the number of 2-stop, 4-stop, and 6 stops. The size and the types of table and chairs, the arrangement of the table, and the space requirement of the service station influence the size of the dining room. So ang size at saka type ng tables, ang arrangement ng mga tables is nakadepende yan sa size ng dining room mo, sa width ng table mo, arrangement of the tables, sa booths at saka sa service stations. So that's it. That's the end of the topic.